So is the webcam on a 24-inch iMac right here, is it good enough to make basic YouTube videos if you don't have a normal camera? That's what we're going to find out today. All right, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, what I want to do is, it's going to be a quick one. I just want to show people in 2022, the webcam here on the 24-inch iMac and also the audio, it's gone through some iterations or some firmware updates over time, and it's gotten actually a lot better. So I want to show you the quality of it in a room that's not really lighted with real lights and stuff like that, just a normal office environment. I do have some windows over here behind me. So I want to show you what that looks like and to let you hear the audio as well. That's going to be coming up here. And then I'm going to use, I have some lights on right now because I use a Panasonic G7 in front of me. And that camera right there, if you have no lights like this on, it's really dark. So this thing over here, though, it can pick up light really well. So I'm going to turn those lights on as if I'm lighting it for kind of this normal camera. And I'm going to see how that works. Is it any better? Is it worse? Is it good enough for YouTube? So if you're kind of starting out on YouTube or you want to make videos for like anything, like your church or whatever you want to do, is this going to be a good enough camera on here that's 1080p now? It's got rid of the 720, it's 1080p. It's also got the updated firmware and it's got these new microphones supposedly. Is it good enough with all the firmware updates in 2022, is it good enough to make sure that your voice sounds good and that your image looks good when you're making a movie? Let's go ahead and find out. All right, so the first test is going to be with no studio lighting. I'm actually in my office right now. There's some bigger windows over here and they're letting some light through, but they're actually, the blinds are down, but they're kind of the see-through blinds. I have no overhead lighting or no light in my room on. It's all from the window over there. And I do have a little light over here, which is obviously shining this orange behind me. Beyond that, though, this is the camera from the 24-inch iMac, and it's, I think, way better than it used to be. This is also the audio. Let me know what you think about the audio. My room's a little echoey, so it's going to be probably tough to pick this up just with it bouncing up and down. But this is without any studio lighting. Is this good enough just to start a YouTube channel? I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, it's not too bad, right? It's way better than it was at 720. Again, very little lights in my room on, and I'm going to show you what it looks like here in a second with a lot on. So let me know what you think. All right, here's example number 2. So I have 2 studio lights over here on, and you can't see them, but they're over here. And this is what I normally light my camera with, my normal camera. I use a Panasonic G7. So this is having those lights on over here with all the other lights that were on, which were nothing really, except for this orange light and some window light over there. Let me know what you think. Is this actually too bright? Is this too saturated? Or, is it blown out, I guess? Or is this enough light? Or does this look better than the last one? But this is with studio lighting. I might show you one more example just to show you how it's going to look with studio lighting. So hold on, let me just show you that. All right, here's example number 3. I'm sitting kind of the way I normally sit with my videos. I'm a little bit further towards the wall though. So the lighting is hitting me. Is this too bright? Does this look good with studio lighting? Is this good enough for just working with YouTube videos? You can hear the audio as well. Just check that out. This is directly from the 24-inch iMac. Is the audio good enough? I kind of say get a microphone. It's always going to be better like a lav mic or something, but let me know what you think about the video. Post in the comments. All right, so what do you think? Post again in the comments. I want to know what people think about this. So this is my conclusion. I think obviously if it's an image, it's good enough for YouTube in most cases. If you're going to just be doing simple videos, if you're professional, it's probably not. But overall, I think you can get away with it short term, or if your camera breaks and you need to do a video or something. The sound is a different story. It's going to sound a little bit more echoey than even this. I know my room's very echoey, so even my lav mic here. But just investing like in a $30 microphone or a $40 microphone or even a $20 microphone is probably going to be better if it's closer to your mouth. That's just usually what happens with microphones. So, but in the end, I think this is more than enough for Zoom calls. And things like that, number 1. Number 2, it's gotten really a lot better with the firmware updates. And I wanted to do one in 2022 after all these things have taken place, because I know there was a lot of these videos in the beginning, and they all happened right when this came out, and some people didn't like the camera and stuff like that. Well, I think it's gotten better. I really do. Let me know what you guys think. Also, the lighting, I don't know if it's even needed. This thing does such a good job of picking up light that it might look like I'm kind of blown out and stuff like that if that's all on me. But I mean, sure, I could light this differently and make it look as good as possible. This, I don't mean this, but I mean this over here. I'm sure you could light it better than I did. I just wanted to do a quick test though to show you what's available out there. If you pick one of these up and you just want to do quick videos for your church or for school or for anything or even for YouTube, can it be done? And I think the answer is yes, obviously. And Zoom calls, definitely yes. And you don't need a lot of light. I showed you that. So pretty good. I think it's gotten better. Let me know what you think. And we'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.